Hey yo, what's the word in the and us welcome back to the channel. And today we have PunchMadeDev exposed now. If you haven't heard what's going on with PunchMadeDev, he did that video with Tommy G on the how to scam and things of that nature. Bro was giving out tips, you know, under like a one-on-one session, on how to scam. And also like he was basically like a self snitching in that video and also in his music. By the way, his music is fire. Especially when it comes to him being, on daddy the out of pocket rap, bro. Like I've seen so many TikToks about that man. It's just hilarious and insane that that man has not been captured yet. Think about that. Like throughout everything that he's doing, self snitching and things of that nature, the police hadn't questioned him or caught him until recently. You know what I'm saying? I think it was the cops or the feds or whatever was like, hey, yo, take that video down. We need to know about this guy and how he's doing this and things of that nature. So, yeah, man. Hopefully that bro that escapes that predicament. But if he does, hopefully he gets a license. Because I mean, in that Tommy G video, the only thing he was stealing is from the bank, and they was gonna get that money back regardless. So yeah, man. And if you like this video, hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. The link to this video will be down in the description below. I love y'all, and without further ado, let's get into it.
Should be considered for entertainment purposes only. The actions and information that follow are fictional and/or reenactments. Do not try this at home.
PunchMadeDev, you're a scammer.
Some would say.
So what got you into scamming?
What got me into scamming? It's just something about just getting free money and it's that easy. And then just taking from somebody else and seeing them on the bad end of the stick and me on the good end of the stick. It's something about that. I love the feeling.
Do you remember what your first scam was?
Yeah, of course. My first ever scam was in middle school. And I might have been in like 7th or 8th grade. And around this time, I used to play sports a lot. I was playing football a lot, and they had a cheerleading squad, of course. So there was this one cheerleader, I won't say her name, but she had so I already knew I could take advantage of her. And
I ain't gonna lie. Lock this nigga up. Lock this nigga up. This nigga scammed a Down syndrome cheerleader. You're a fucking demon. You're a fucking demon, bro.
And basically, I texted her a message acting like Cash App support. And I know she had a little bit of money too, because special needs people, they get those disability checks. I know her parents were giving her money for lunch food and to spend in the cafeteria, because she would always go in there. See, me, I had just the regular lunch. She would have the special lunch, and she would have cookies and chips. So that already pissed me off to see her doing better than me. So I basically logged in. I asked her for her password. I said if she doesn't give me her password, her account will be deleted, and the IRS will be after her. Like something along those lines. And she texted me her password. Then I said I need the code. I got the code. I logged in. I sent myself all the funds, and I also logged into her Instagram. I posted on her account and just ruined her entire career, because a lot of the teachers, a lot of the parents follow her, because people just for some reason tend to cater to the people. So everybody's seen the
Bro, what I just said in the intro, I'm not even gonna lie. I would rather have this nigga in the public than YSL. I'm not even gonna cap. I will have this nigga in public, just chilling, and put YSL and YFN, all them niggas in jail. Because you want to know why? Them niggas are really evil. But I know y'all. Read the sentence. So everybody's seen the post where I was posting, making it seem like she's racist. That's a low blow, my nigga. Like I ain't gonna lie. That's a low blow.
I was supposed to make it seem like she's racist, posting and saying nigger and doing all of that, and she ended up getting kicked out
That's
the school,
wild.
and nobody ever knew it was me.
So
Kicked
how does it
out.
make you feel after doing something like that to somebody?
I mean, how does $5,000 feel? How does $10,000 feel? A lot of people
Nigga
don't
don't
ever
give a
see that. A lot
fuck,
of people
bro.
don't even have that acquired at once in their entire life. So I would say I feel great. Now for the other
Mm.
people, I can't tell you how they feel. I can tell you I don't give a f.
What
You
has been
really
your most
don't, bro.
profitable scam to this day?
My most profitable scam, I would say wires.
How much do you make off of one wire?
It depends on what type of account it is, what type of person that is. It's a business account, a company account, a personal account. But I will say my biggest wire was for $350K out of a business account.
Off of one wire?
Yeah, one wire out of a business account. They did blow up slides like for the kids, and I don't want to see any of the kids happy.
So after hitting a scam
This
that
nigga
big,
is a
do you ever feel
demon.
paranoid at all?
I don't feel paranoid. I know exactly what I'm doing. I've been doing this for years. Still haven't been caught to this day. A lot of people try to compare me to maybe Bandman Kevo, Hush Puppy. I'm not them. I'm not Al Capone. I'm not them. They don't know what they're doing. I'm anonymous on the internet. I will never be caught. It's impossible.
I don't know about that, my boy. Because listen, like we know your face and we know what you look like. So the ski mask is irrelevant. However, technology, technology wise, I don't know. Well, he's probably intelligent as hell, but not intelligent to the point where he can just completely go off the grid. You know what I'm saying? Like on some Jason Bourne type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, wow, man, this dude knows what he's doing. So, yeah.
I'm invincible. I'm PunchMadeDev.
So let's talk about that. PunchMadeDev. Aside from scamming, you also rap, you make music. And in a lot of your music, you talk about scamming and all of the terrible things that you do to people.
I mean, I say it's a hobby. I will say, ruining a bunch of people's lives, scamming a lot of people, you lose a lot of friends, you lose a lot of family. So I don't really have anybody to talk to. So me making music is just my way to tell my story, and I feel like my story needs to be heard because I'm not getting enough credit for ruining these people's lives. When I see somebody get scammed, or when I see somebody's life go from great to terrible, they're not giving me enough credit.
So you feel like you're a good role model.
I feel like I'm a great role model.
Oh man, this nigga is trolling. This nigga said, if niggas is getting scammed by me, and if niggas not getting me enough credit, nigga, I would end this shit right now. He a villain. He a super villain. Somebody stop him.
Teaching kids on how to not care about others' opinions and only think about themselves. See, a lot of people just want to think about helping everybody else and putting everybody else first. And if you put yourself first, you don't got to worry about relying on anybody else. You don't got to worry about another person's opinion. You can just do whatever you want. You can own the world. The world's in my hands.
So have you ever scammed anybody within the music industry?
I wouldn't say scam, but I have hacked another rapper. And this is around when X died, and there was this rapper blowing up named Soulja Kid. And just like I said, I don't like when other people get credit for things they didn't do. I want all the evil credit to go to me. So I SIM swapped his account. His number was linked to his Instagram account, so I already had his number. I called up there, SIM swapped it, logged into his Instagram, and I started posting it, egging it on, saying, yeah, he's the one who killed it, because really I was trying to ruin his life, put him in jail, and then I was just scamming everybody for features from that account. I had 21 Savage in the DMs, everybody, and Soulja Kid's DMs, and I was scamming everybody for features.
I guess that
Wow.
is smart that if you're going to scam somebody, it might as well be somebody somewhat famous, right?
Yeah, because I can get a lot of connections from it. I can finesse a lot of things, and I can be that person behind that account. And at the end of the day, I delete the account. I don't want them to get their account back. I don't want them to try to continue their career. Once you're on my bad side, it's over for you.
So did you really scam Aiden Rock?
Like, what did these niggas do though? Like, what did they do? What did they do? They don't know you from a can of paint though. Like, what did they do?
Did I really scam Aiden Ross? Of course. He's an easy target. He doesn't know what the f he's doing. He's loose. He moves loose. He doesn't use VPN. He gets swatted every day. He's a rookie. He's an easy target. If I scam Aiden Ross, what the f is he gonna do? I've been sitting in Aiden Ross's bank account for about 2 months now, just watching his transactions go in and out. I'm sitting there just waiting for the
Wow.
right moment to clear it. But right now I'm just doing like wiring out small amounts, about like 10K a day. And I've seen him get paid from Kick. I've seen the big check that he got deposited. I've seen that. Couple $1 million, hundreds of millions.
So you don't think he'll ever?
Wow.
He does so many transactions a day. You got to think he's paying for like five properties. He's paying for security. He's paying for his cars. What's the little 10,000 I'm taking from him every day? He's not gonna notice.
The internet portrays you as this low-life scumbag scammer, but I can tell you're definitely intelligent. What kind of student were you in school?
Let's say I was a decent student. Of course, I cheated on all my assignments. I knew how to get by. I knew how to talk with the teachers, but in school, I wasn't really interested in school. I was interested in making money and other things.
Were you already making money off scams in school?
Yeah, in high school, I was doing scamming. So basically when you make a fake account of another girl, and I would use it. I would make an account of somebody that went to my school that maybe didn't like me or had a problem with me or said something about me, and I would post it on Tinder, all the dating apps, and I would make everybody add me on a Snapchat. I would make a Facebook, and I would target my teachers, and it's just an easy way. There's a lot of horny, down bad men out there, and that's what I was doing in high school, making anywhere from like $2,000 to $3,000 a day. In high school, that's a lot of money.
Wow.
2,000 to 3,000 a day if you add it up. It's a lot of money.
So it seems like you've done every scam in the book. Yes. Is there any other ways that you make money outside of scams?
Surfing the dark web one day, I kind of get bored, and I've already, like you said, I've already hit every scam. I've done dumps, CCs, I've cleared accounts, I've cleared trust funds, and it just kind of gets boring. When you're doing it so long, you don't get the adrenaline rush anymore. So searching on the dark web, I came across the whole drug market on there, and you can find almost anything on there. And a big thing in my city is perks and pills, so I took interest into that.
Is that what you're talking about on your song, Long Live Heather?
Long live Heather.
It played a very big role in my, I guess you could say, pill career.
So you're saying that song is...
Pill career.
Everything I put out is the truth. I have no reason to lie. I already make plenty of money behind the scenes, so like I said, I lose a lot of people. A lot of people don't fuck with me, so I really don't have nobody to talk to or tell these stories. So I just put it all in my music. That's just my outlet.
So I know you kind of walked through it on the song, but could you give us a more in detail narrative of the Heather story?
Of like how I met Heather.
How you met her, what happened.
So this is around, well, I'm getting the pills in, right? I'm shipping them in from the dark web. I'm getting in perks, Zans. Now the thing with perks, people tend to get more like, the things with perks is, I like perks because Zans, it'll be like a lot of people, like once you get addicted to Zans and you don't have enough money for Zans, they'll do anything to get that Zan. But the things with perks, I feel like they're more addictive, they're easier to finesse. So that's what I started to go with, like it's the perks. And maybe in like the first week or two, I had plenty of clientele, I was booming, and I already had money going into this. So you gotta think, I can afford just telling a junkie, hey, bring your friend to me and I'll give you a free pill. So it started like that, and I got clientele booming. Then it's when I thought, like I said, I always think how I can do more, how I can make this better and bigger. And then that's when I got introduced to mixing pills with fentanyl. The thing is, most people use
hell
fentanyl
no.
just to stretch their profits out, like from double to triple. But I was solely using it just to kill people.
So that's what happened with Heather.
This
She overdosed on
motherfucker.
one of your fentanyl pills.
Heather pulled up on me trying to buy some pills, the usual, every day. And she's
Wow.
$200 to $300 every single day. And she pulled up to buy the pills, and this is like my first time like cooking up the recipe. And at this time, you gotta think, when I'm first doing it, I'm just mainly doing it to just stretch it out. I'm not even purposely like trying to people at this point, because I'm just trying to just make more money. So she pulls up, I sell her the pills. She takes me to this abandoned crib, like it's what she was living in. Like it's like this apartment that they didn't put the lock on, nobody's living in it, but the lock was broken. So she was going in there and like living inside like the apartment, and like nobody knew. And it's completely open. It had the lights on and everything, so it was smooth. So me and her was in there, and we was just chilling, like just talking and shit. Like she wasn't like every other junkie where they're like 40 years old or they're like 50 years old. She was more like a 27-year-old. She was kind of intelligent too, but Heather, like she liked to be homeless. Like she didn't mind living on the streets. Like you gotta think, people, you can still be homeless and happy as long as she's getting her drugs, her fix. For me, she's happy and I'm happy. So we're just chilling in the apartment. Then she starts cutting off her circulation, and she starts cooking up on the spoon, and she's cooking up the heroin. And it's the first time I ever even seen this. And then like she cooks it up, like gets her veins out, and she sticks the needle in her veins and like puts the needle in and goes like straight fiend. And I seen her do that, so she was already high. And like I said, I'm not thinking nothing. And this is my first time. I'm a little nervous because like this is my first time like cooking up a pill, and it's like my number one customer. Long story short, I gave her the pill. She took the pill. 5 minutes later, like she starts like like that, and she starts having a seizure. The thing that a lot of people don't know about Heather is she's like the type to just like joke around and play. So I'm sitting there laughing at her until she starts like foaming out her mouth. And at this point, I'm just dying laughing. Like that's what really
This
like,
nigga is a fucking demon. This dude said, when I saw her foaming from the mouth, I started dying laughing. Yeah, send this nigga to prison with them YSL niggas, bro. Send this nigga to prison. Send this nigga to the depths of prison, bro.
Be addicted to just seeing how easily I can remove somebody from this world. That's what really got me into just, instead of stretching it, I want to do that every time. And right after that, like I said, Heather had money. So right after she had the seizure, foaming out her mouth, I went straight into her pockets, took everything she had, took all the drugs.
Nah, man, this got to be capped though.
Entertainment for you.
It was entertainment for me.
That's got to be capped though.
For you to just ruin people's lives.
Yeah, it's entertainment for me.
Do you have any
This
other stories?
this nigga can't be that evil, bro.
I will say another target that I like to do is cancer patients. And
I do not condone those actions. I don't. Whoever this man is, I do not know him. I would not listen to his music, even though his music is fire. But it's just crazy, man. Just crazy.
the reason I like to target cancer patients is because they know they don't have much longer to live. So they're so quick to just take any risk, live by their last day because they have nothing to live for. So, and I have everything.
But what if they made it, though? What if they make it?
Dev Take Flight, OBN-Dev, and now PunchMadeDev. Is there a reason behind the sudden name changes?
So I would say back in the day, I wasn't always the most intelligent, so I was still learning. So I would do my dirt on Dev Take Flight, and when I can feel them closing in, switch my name to another name. And I changed to OBN-Dev. That's when I really got into scamming. And like I said, I'm still young, I'm still learning. Changed my name, moved states, moved countries, wherever I did. I won't tell you exactly where I moved. And then that's where I ended up at. PunchMadeDev, and then that's when I got into scamming, selling pills, everything, anything that'll make me money easily, anything illegal.
So you just kind of wipe the slate clean and start fresh?
Yeah, start fresh.
Do you feel like you're gonna have to do that soon and change your name from PunchMadeDev to a new one?
Nah, because now I've learned much more from the past. I've learned from my mistakes, and now I'm invincible. Now that I've made it through all trials and tribulations, I'm completely invincible. I'm more powerful than I ever was before.
So PunchMadeDev is here to stay?
PunchMadeDev's here to stay. I won't ever go anywhere. I will never be arrested. This will never be an incident, and nobody can ever stop me.
So where do you go from here?
From here, I feel like I have a website where I currently sell my pills, but I sell them as in they're not cut, and I just want to continue to grow that up. In my country, it's a big thing. In any country, it's a big thing for just to have homeless people everywhere. So, and people complain, they're dirty, they stink, fucking ugly. So I feel like if we can just clear the homeless people out and as many addicts out, then there won't be any addicts left
no way.
for drugs. So I feel like what I'm doing is a good cause for real.
You feel like you said a
This
good
boy trying to be like Thanos.
I feel like I set a good example because people homeless people and fiends and shit like that, they don't want to help themselves. So there's literally, you can't help somebody that doesn't want to help themselves. So there's really no other way to get them out the way than just to remove them. So you seen Long Live Heather, right? After seeing that video and seeing what could happen, after that video, do you feel encouraged to take pills? Or do you feel like you don't ever want to take pills?
Right. After watching the Long Live Heather video, I would never take a pill.
Yeah, so it's I'm basically teaching the kids and the youth to not do drugs, to not fall off their feet, to not be homeless, to not be a bum. Because if you do, you'll be in the hands of me, and that's not good. You won't get out. You won't make it out.
Yeah.
So with all these scams, all this illegal activity that you put on the internet, do you ever feel like you're going to go down and get arrested?
Never. I told you, I know what I'm doing. I don't have nothing to worry about. I'm bigger than the law. I'm bigger than the police.
What if I told you that I'm a federal informant?
Oh, you said what?
That I'm a federal
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, man, shout out to PunchMadeDev, man. I think it's just all the stuff he's saying is jokes, man. Ain't no way you just gonna scam cancer patients, bro. Cancer patients? Oh my god. But yeah, man, that is it for this video. So and if you like this reaction, man, hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel, man. I really do appreciate the support. Hopefully PunchMadeDev's mindset can go into a Christian-like mindset. Be like, you know what? Why not just send this money to the church? Or something. Or charity or something, man. But yeah, man, that is it for this video. I love you guys. And I'm out of here.